Welcome to episode 55 of 100 Days of Data. I'm Jonas, an AI professor here to explore the foundations of data and AI with you.
And I, Amy, an AI consultant, excited to bring these concepts to life with stories and practical insights. Glad you're joining us.
Imagine having a tutor who knows exactly how you learn best, when you need a break, and what challenges you face, all powered by clever algorithms. That's the promise of AI in education.
Yes, the idea of tutors powered by algorithms is revolutionizing learning. It's not just kids in school anymore. AI is making education more personalized, efficient, and accessible across the board.
Let's start with the basics. AI in education mainly revolves around what's called personalized learning. In traditional classrooms, teachers face the tough job of teaching diverse students all at the same pace. Personalized learning aims to adapt the teaching process to each individual's pace, style, and needs.
And that's where EdTech, or educational technology, steps in. Companies are building platforms that use AI to analyze student data, like quiz results, time spent on tasks, even patterns in mistakes, and then tailor the next lessons accordingly. I've seen this in action with some clients in the online learning space.
Right. The underlying technology often involves machine learning models that infer a student's knowledge state. For example, Bayesian knowledge tracing is a classical approach that estimates what a student probably knows and predicts their likelihood to answer future questions correctly.
That's interesting. In the real world, companies like Newton and Dreambox use similar approaches. Dreambox in particular focuses on math education for younger students. They track how kids solve problems step by step and use that data to offer hints or easier problems if the student's struggling, or challenge questions if they're excelling.
It's important to recognize that these systems don't just spit out answers, they build models of learners' cognitive skills. They can detect knowledge gaps or misconceptions, essentially becoming digital tutors.
And from a business standpoint, that creates huge value. Schools or training companies that can provide personalized learning experiences often see better engagement and improved outcomes. For instance, Coursera and Udacity integrate AI to recommend courses based on learners' progress and interests, which boosts course completion rates.
Historically, the idea of individualized instruction isn't new. Educational theorists like Benjamin Bloom talked about mastery learning decades ago, the concept that all students can learn effectively given the right pace and instruction. What AI does is make this scalable and data-driven.
Exactly. Previously, personalized education was limited by resources, not enough teachers or time. Now, AI can fill that gap. I've worked with corporate clients using AI to create customized employee training programs, which adapt as employees complete modules, making learning more efficient.
One challenge, however, is the quality and quantity of data. These AI systems rely heavily on data from student interactions, and if that data is sparse or biased, the recommendations may not be accurate or fair.
That's a critical point. I've seen cases where algorithms inadvertently favor certain groups because their training data was skewed, say more data from urban students than rural ones. That means the AI's understanding of learning patterns may not generalize.
This leads us to the importance of interpretability and fairness in AI in education. Teachers and students need to trust these systems. If a recommendation feels arbitrary or unfair, it can undermine confidence.
Trust is huge. A nice example comes from Duolingo, the popular language app. They constantly test and improve their AI-driven exercises to keep them both challenging and rewarding, but also transparent. They explain why certain exercises appear and adjust difficulty to keep learners motivated without frustration.
And motivation is another key aspect. AI-powered systems can incorporate gamification elements or build on theories of motivation and engagement, maintaining a learner's interest over time.
Speaking of motivation, I've consulted for a healthcare training program that used AI-driven simulations for nursing students. The system adjusted scenarios based on performance, keeping learners in that sweet spot of challenge, neither bored nor overwhelmed.
Let's not forget the teachers in the equation. AI tools can support educators by providing insights into student progress and highlighting who might need extra help, essentially acting as teaching assistants.
Yes, and that's one of the biggest benefits in practice. For example, Pearson's AI-powered platforms generate reports for teachers, showing which concepts are problematic for students. It saves time on grading and lets teachers focus their energy where it counts.
Despite the benefits, there are concerns about data privacy and the ethics of AI in education. Collecting detailed learner data requires strong safeguards to prevent misuse.
Absolutely. Companies and institutions must comply with regulations like GDPR or FERPA, depending on their location. Data anonymization, transparency with users, and strict controls on access are essential.
To summarize then, AI in education combines personalized learning frameworks with advanced algorithms to create scalable, adaptive teaching experiences.
And from what I see on the ground, it revolutionizes not just student engagement and outcomes, but also transforms how educators deliver their lessons and how businesses design training.
Before we wrap up, Amy, any final thoughts on the future trends in AI for education?
Sure, I think we'll see more immersive experiences with AI, like virtual or augmented reality tutors providing real-time feedback. Plus, lifelong learning will become more AI-driven, helping adults continuously upskill in a fast-changing job market.
Indeed, and as these technologies evolve, understanding the underlying data and AI concepts will be key for business leaders and educators alike.
All right, let's leave our listeners with a quick key takeaway. Jonas?
AI in education is fundamentally about making learning personal and adaptable by using data-driven models that understand each learner's unique needs.
And practically, this means businesses and schools can deliver smarter, more engaging, and efficient learning experiences. But they must balance innovation with fairness and privacy.
Next episode, we'll dive into AI in logistics, how algorithms optimize supply chains and delivery networks.
If you're enjoying this, please like or rate us 5 stars in your podcast app. Send us your questions or comments too. We might feature them in future episodes. Until tomorrow, stay curious, stay data-driven.